Hey guys, I have not posted in a long time. This is really off the cuff, but I'm just gonna try to get to the point. This is about Payne. Liam Payne. I was gonna say Liam Nielsen. So Liam Payne, the singer from One Direction, who died age 31 in Buenos Aires, Argentina. This. Okay. The main thing I'm gonna talk about is the fact that he died when Pope Francis was exactly 1054 weeks old, and Pope Francis is from Buenos Aires. I don't know. I have horrible pronunciation, but so obviously, like most people, like they just saw it as that, like, oh, Jesuit ritual, Pope Francis, he died, Pope Francis. But like I have not seen anybody talk about the father aspect, which the father thing is what I have been. That's the only thing that I have talked about since the end of June, because on the end of June 24th, which was the anniversary of Freemasonry, that was when I became the exact age that my dad was when I was born. And after that happened, it like opened up a portal for me, like, and that's all I was talking about. Go ahead, go to my YouTube channel. I wasn't just casting out, like, just talking about a bunch of random stuff, but I had one scope of focus, and it was my father. And then when August came, the beginning of August, I started talking about my father and Jupiter. I started seeing all this stuff with my father and Jupiter. When I started posting videos in my car, and I just go look, just go watch. Like, I don't have to argue, defend myself. I know for a fact that I was talking about my father and Jupiter. Now let's check what just happened. Pope Francis was exactly 1054 weeks when this guy died, and I've mainly only seen people talk about just the 154. No, Jupiter equals 1054 in Latin. Jupiter equals 1054 in Latin. So, not just that, but remember how I said I was talking about Jupiter and father, my father specifically, but so Jupiter equals 1054 in Latin, and Pope, like, most people probably didn't see it, but like at that time, end of June, I was mentioning how Pope means father. How Pope means father. And I was talking about that way before James Earl Jones died. Well, not way, but like months before. And then it became really obvious around the time that James Earl Jones, the voice of Luke, I am your father. Not to mention, in those videos when I was in my car, I was talking about the Star Wars Luke, I am your father thing. So I was definitely onto something. But anyways, what was I gonna say? Okay. And there was a Jupiter connection with that too, because he died he died on 9/9, and Jupiter equals 9/9. And he Luke, I am your father. So I mean, just to move on to this, yeah, Pope Francis, Pope means father, and this guy, Liam Payne, died at age 31. Father equals 31, and if you read the news, a lot of the drama and the things that were causing him to go through all this emotional stuff had to do with the fact that his girlfriend or whoever she was exactly to him, she didn't want to have an abortion. So there's another father theme. And I haven't heard anyone bring up the father symbolism, but it's 100% there. So I guess in terms of what I posted in my community, the band One Direction, John 14:6 says, it talks about how Jesus is the only way to the Father. The only way to the Father. So, one way, one direction. And it's like, he fell from the third story, so it's like, it's pretty much that's referring to all of us. We all have fallen, and that's why we need the Son to get to the Father. The Son being the bridge to the Father, like Pope, Pontiff, bridge builder, bridge, and that's why the Argentinian flag is the sun being the bridge between the two pillars. That's why this is all happening in Argentina. The sun in between the two pillars. There's no question about that. And another, like, what else was I gonna say? Okay, so thinking about Jupiter again, how that relates to this connection with the sun, Jesus. Jupiter is a striped planet, and by his stripes, because of his crucifixion, because of what he went through, by his stripes we are healed, and we're able to get to the Father because of him, because of his crucifixion. The striped planet, Jupiter. And Derek even mentioned in his video that him and his girlfriend, Liam Payne, they got to Argentina on 9/30, which, correct me if I'm wrong, but that was the day that Dikembe Mutombo died, and then Casey Jones made a video about connecting that to Jesus with the tomb. But also, he died at age 58 that day, and Father equals 58. Like, how much? Like, what more do I have to say? And so the day that he landed, he got to Argentina on 9/30. So Jupiter, it takes 4,333 Earth days to revolve around the sun. 4,333, and that matches the date that Jesus, the recorded date that Jesus was crucified on, April 3rd, 33, 4,333. So if you go from the day that he got to Argentina and Dikembe Mutombo died on 9/30 to 4,333 in the future, that's exactly 444 weeks. 444. And it's Jesus or Christ, or Jesus Christ, you guys know what I'm talking about, equals 444. So it's perfect. And I believe that Payne, like Payne represents the pain that Jesus had to endure in order to become that bridge for us to get to the Father, or else we couldn't get there without the pain that he endured. So the pain. I think I said everything, but yeah, I don't know. I had to I need to put that in perspective for people, because I haven't. There's obviously, you could say that there's a lot of narratives, but if the Father and Jupiter aspects are not there, then a lot of it is missing. It's just, I just have to say it. And yeah, I just feel like this is all a lot more than just being a skilled decoder. Like, people may or may not notice I have not been putting time into this. I've just been trying to really focus on what's really been put on my heart, and the things I should be focusing on, and it's been the same things. And this thing that happened just validates that whatever has been put on my heart since the end of June, when I became the same age that my dad was when I was born, from that time, and then through August when I was talking about Father and Jupiter, and that's all I've been talking about. Like I said, I haven't just been doing these random decodes about just taking different random things and just finding connections to it. Like I've just, my scope has been so small, and now this thing that happened is, you know, I just had to, yeah, I just had to say it. But there's people coming. I'm embarrassed. Yeah, I didn't even really want to make this, but I just kind of felt like I had to. But thanks for watching. Love you guys, and talk to you later. Bye.